So if you have a Ford Transit and it's making a sound only intermittently, specifically when the RPMs get up a little bit right before it's about to shift, especially under hard acceleration, the sound can be described as like a buzz or a rattle. There's a very common problem with that is. It's kind of a superficial problem, you would think, but it is something that does need to be addressed. And what we're going to point at is the exhaust muffler shield. And I'll show you here what I'm talking about, what the problem actually was. Here's our problem right here. This is the exhaust muffler shield. It's pretty long, probably about 3.5 feet long. It's got 4 mounting holes. And as you can see, the areas where it mounts, it's cracked on each side and especially right up here. Now, this is really thin. I believe it's probably galvanized or aluminized steel. The problem is this is just too thin and it's right on a bend, so it was bound to crack, basically. The new replacement part that I'll show you here under the truck has a reinforcement plate right here. This is really easy to take out. 4 bolts, 13 millimeter and 10 millimeters, and 1 little rivet that you have to drill out. It'll come right out, and the new one goes right in, and you don't have to do anything else. No other parts have to be removed to trade this out. A very common point of failure on the Transits is just a heat shield. Now, this right here is a muffler cat combo. And what that means is it gets hot. It gets plenty hot. So they have to wrap it in a heat shield because, I mean, on the passenger models, you have people riding back here. And, you know, on the cargo models, just a tiny little layer of steel between anything that you have that might be melted by the exhaust. And that's unfavorable. So this guy would eventually end up failing, just like I showed you, right up here on both sides, and would rattle like crazy. Now, I understand you think, oh, I'll just remove this and put it all back together. Do not do that. Things catch fire without heat shields. This heat shield is here for a reason. It's $76. The part number will be linked in the description below. Just replace it. Do not just take it out. It's simple. You don't. It's 4 bolts and 1 rivet that you have to drill. That was right here, but you just drill that rivet out. Comes out like a breeze. You don't necessarily have to put it back in. They just put it there in the factory to make it easy while it went to the next stage in the manufacturer. But again, replace it. Do not just take it out and go on down the road. Fires suck.